Hey guys, how are you going, and welcome to Crazy Cracker Plans. You're here for a mini plan with me, my dashboard layout, and I'll be using an American Crafts sticker book with Amy Tangerine. So if you're interested to see what I do with that, then definitely stay tuned.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make.
Okay, and if you can hear any birds in the background, I do apologize, but I'm outside and they're making a beautiful song at the moment to do this voiceover, so they may join us for this filming. So I absolutely love the artsy crafty stuff of this Amy Tangerine, and I really thought that I'm going to go full artsy with this spread here, and I'm going to use a bunch of those different things. So I hadn't pre-planned this one out whatsoever. I've just got the stickers I want to use and I'm coming up with it as I go. So to start with, I place that ruler down just over the top of that focus area, and there are a few sections of this I leave open and then a few that I sort of cover up as well, because it just depends on what I want to use or need at the time. And this is obviously a redated planner from 2020, so it will be changing to 2021. So I'm just getting rid of a few of those sections. So I'm going to keep the errands section because I will use that, and I'm planning on keeping the calls and emails section as well in case there's anything I need to call, but I'm covering up the rest. And I love these pencils, they look so cute. So I'm just placing those down at the top there. I don't know if you can hear those birds, but they're making a beautiful song. So I'm just placing all those pencils down. There we go. And then I'm just deciding what I want to use a quote, but I'm not sure which one. But I think I'm going to go with this one, loving right now. Put that in there, fits nicely. And then I tried to use this rubber before, but I didn't know where I wanted to put it. So I think I'm going to use it now and chuck it down the bottom of those pencils and covering up where that other label was before. And then definitely using this paint palette. So darn cute is what it says, and I'd have to agree. And then just adding in some of these little paper clips because they're just adorable. I really love that so far. I feel like it's already coming along. And because I'm using all the different colors, it just matches with our errands, and I want to leave those two spaces sort of fairly empty to use. And then I'm just deciding what I'm going to put down the bottom there in that focus area, because I don't really need to use that. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Those birds, beautiful. So I'm just looking through the sticker book. These sticker books are so gorgeous. And we get them, if you're in Australia, you can order them off Spotlight. Otherwise, if you're in America, I'm sure you guys have them around all over the place. And then if you're anywhere outside of those two places, I'm not really sure where you can get them from, but I assume that there must be somewhere that you can order them online, but just not 100% on that. So I'm just having a flick through to see what I can find and what I want to use. I love that big chill. I was thinking about putting the glasses down the bottom, but I just didn't feel like that would work. I was thinking of using one of those banners and whether one of those would work or not, but I think I decided against that as well. Oh no, I did grab one. Oh, that's funny. When you film back, like when you add your voiceovers, sometimes you've got to remember what you did. And I didn't think I grabbed one, but I did. There you go. Well, that does actually fit very nicely, and I do like it. Looks quite nice. This is why I normally prefer to do like the voice at the same time as the filming. But if you've got noisy kids in the background, it doesn't always go to plan like that. Life happens in the background. So yeah, it's just whatever works. And some days filming with words works, and some days it doesn't. Like if I can get it done while the kids are at school, then that's really good. But other times I get it done on the weekend or later on at night, and that's when the kids are home and there's a little bit more noise. So I've just covered over the Monday through Sunday, and I'm just using these colourful ones instead because I just think that looks so nice to give it some extra colour on this side, because there's so much on the other side. I feel like I just needed something on this side of it to sort of help add to it. And I will be finding a couple of other artsy crafty sort of things to go on this side as well, just to give it a little bit more of a kick. So I'm just adding all of those in, trying to pick all different colours. And I'm just adding in a green one there to finish, to try and get a few different colours. There is a lot of the pinky, reddy sort of ones on there, but what you gonna do? I think I add a weekend one as well. Yes, I do. Lovely. I love when it starts to feel like it's really coming together. But this is me real-time planning, but a mini I can plan reasonably not too bad, but you do a real time of me planning in like my catch-all and my classic, and it takes a lot longer. A lot longer than this. If I'm using a kit, not so much, but if I'm picking and choosing from big books to find what I want it to look like, then yeah, usually it takes a lot longer than that. But it's the fun of finding the stickers and putting them together, and then the overall look, I suppose, at the end. And I also try and make sure that I keep them functional, because I do use them and I do fill them out and I do write in them. So I do need space as well. So I'm just flipping through to see what else I would like to add, because I definitely want some more things on the side with the days of the week. And I love this page here. So I found some more artsy crafty things here, and I end up using a few of those on this side here. So I'm going with a ball of wool down there, and I love these scissors, and they're quite big, so I was trying to figure out where they would sit and where they would work. And I didn't want them going over the top of all the different areas, so I was trying to sort of spread them out, but not. So I've just put them in the top there, and then I go for another spool of thread to put on the other corner, I think. Yep. And then I'm putting a needle with it because it just looked a little bit lonely. And then there's another down the bottom, it says life is beautiful, and I'm just deciding if I'm going to put that over the top of the other one or next to it. And then there's another art palette as well. And I was just debating whether I'm going to put it there. And then I do realize after I've done the spread that I did put the artsy crafty one with the paint palette down there, I'm pretty sure. But I colour in like the words so they're not so out at your face, like sticking out through the sticker. So I'm just covering them over with a marker so it's not so bold white, because the white was showing through, not so much the pink and the other colours. And then I put that paint palette down there. But I realised now, looking at it, that there's a paint palette and a paint palette right next to each other. But I didn't realise that at the time. But I do still love this spread, even though I've chucked 2 paint palettes right next to each other. I actually feel like it is very cute, and I loved filling this one out and just using this one when I was on the go. Obviously, my mini ones don't get as much writing in them as my classic does, because I just write in this one like when I'm out and about, but it definitely still does get filled out, and I do look to this. Sometimes I can't be bothered pulling out my classic one to look at it, so I look at my mini instead, and I always make sure that I mirror image the information that I need to know, both in my classic and in my mini, so that it doesn't matter which one I look at, I still get the information. So I'm just putting down the sharpener there. And then I'm using this paintbrush as well up the side there, just to give it some more colour on that page. And then, yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think I'm finished. So that's my spread, and I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos coming up. And if there's anything you would like to see, please let me know. And yeah, I really enjoy doing these plan with me's and these videos. So that's my meals up there that I've just written in as well. I do have a sticker for meals now, so I'll use that future reference, but I didn't there. So I have my errands section, my calls and emails, my meals section, and then my general Monday through Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this spread, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Remember, keep on planning.